So let's understand this type, covariant type in inheritance. So what happens, as I mentioned, in case of parent class, okay, we are creating a method. Say for example, with our case, we have public, okay, then void acceleration method, child class, okay, child class. Same, we are copying this structure, okay, and pasting it over here. So this should come at this point, okay, this way. Fine. Consider this way, okay. So there would be some different logic, say for example, one, okay. So this is different logic, and then we have a different logic over here implemented, logic 2, but the signature is in both an parent and child class. So when you call, okay, this method acceleration with the object of child class, okay, object of child class, so dot acceleration, this method is going to get called, okay, and this void and public is similar to this, but with the help of covariant or the return data type, and over here the return data type, the parent and have a parent and child relationship, and we can change the data type over there, right? As I mentioned to you, in case of method overriding, okay, signature should be same. So signature means this entire portion, but with the concept of this covariant, we can actually make a change in the return data type, okay. And the change should be, in case of parent class, the return data type should be a type, okay, return type, which should be parent of child class return data type, okay. So let's understand with an example only, then you'll understand this portion. So what I will do, I'll create a new class and I will say it as parent, okay, main method. You can give any name to this particular class, okay. It just for your understanding and reference, I'm giving this name. So parent class, okay, and I am saying public, okay, public parent get instance, okay. So get instance means get the object of this class, okay. So if say if I write this way, okay, new parent, this is basically giving me the instance of the class, okay, which I am storing in this way. This is how you create an object, and we call this as an object or instance of the class, isn't it? So basically this line is returning you an instance of the class. So can I say this way, return, okay, new parent, can I say this way? And if I'm saying this way, return new parent, means this is returning what, an object of parent type, as in class is nothing but a type, it's also a data type, okay. So it is returning an object or instance of the parent type, and that is why the return data type is parent, right? So perfectly fine, and we can call this method like this way, p important, we can call this method just system is not responding. Okay, so p dot get instance, and definitely this is going to return me some instance only, that is new parent, and I can store it in the same object, okay. I'm storing it in the same object, fine. Now let's create another class, okay, let's create another class, and I will say it as child class. I'll keep main method, finish. Let's close all of these, and I'll keep it, okay, this way. So this is parent class and get instance method. Now in case of overriding, what is the rule set says? You should have a same signature, isn't it? So I can do this way also. I can copy this. Okay, I can copy this and I can paste it over here. But does this resolve our problem? As in, what I want is, I want the object of child class. First of all, I have to say extends parent for inheritance, right? But this method is going to give me the object of parent class only, and there is no meaning of overriding. Okay, we have to change the logic, right? So what I'm doing, I'm saying new child, okay, and over here, because this is going to give me an instance of child class, or you can say type of child, so I will say child over here. Okay, it is very much similar to this line. Okay, new child, this is the line which I have seen. Now this is nothing but a constructor that you can understand. So this constructor is going to give the instance of the class. Okay, it returns instance. So I will say C equals, but what is the type of C? Type of C is child. Okay, because it is written in the instance of same class. So I will say child this way. Now over here also this is overriding only. This is overriding. But as per our understanding, in case of overriding, the signature should be same. Okay, signature means data access modifier, return data type, method name, and parameters. But over here, see, return data type is parent, and over here, return data type is child. So this is called as, still it is an overriding. Okay, still this is an overriding, method overriding. Okay, but this particular way of overriding is called as, or overriding with covariant type. Okay, covariant covariant type, wherein the relationship between the access modifier is parent class, okay, method having return data type as parent, okay, and then child class method is having return data type of child. Now this can be anything. Okay, this is just an example, like get instance, and the relationship between this method return data type is of parent and child. Okay, this is just an example. You can implement this in any way. Okay, say for example, if I say public, okay, string, get string, or I'll say get object. Okay, object object, and I'll say get string. Okay, this way, and I can say this way, return, okay, return, okay, double quotes, test. Can I say this way? Can I say this way? Because what I'm returning, a string. In double quotes we write a string, right? This is how we store string, right? String s equals, in double quotes, test. Okay, this is how we say. Okay, and instead of test, what I could have written, I could have written s only. Instead of that, what I'm trying to do is, I'm just copying this and pasting it. So basically I'm returning a string only, isn't it? So now object we understand is the what is a super class. It is the parent class of every class in Java, and string is also a class in Java, right? So you can understand from here, class object is the root of the class hierarchy, any class in Java. Okay, that way. So now over here, if I want to override this method in case of child class, I have to have the entire signature as same, right? But what I will do, I will say public string, okay, get string, and I'll say return a testing, this way. Now this is also, okay, this is also covariant data type, because in case of parent class, the method is having a return data type which is actually a parent, because this is a superclass and this is nothing but a child class. String actually is part of object only. String is inheriting object. Okay, so that is how you can set covariant type. This is the meaning of covariant. So in case of method overriding, when I say method signature should be same, that is one rule. But this is an exception where the access modifier can be different. Okay, you cannot write this way. Okay, you if you want to say control set, if you want to say string over here, okay, and object over here, this is not correct. Okay, Java is going to give you an error. It's going to say the return type is incompatible with parent.getString. So parent getString method is having a data type which is actually a child of this class, okay, which is nothing but implemented in child class. So this is not possible. So you should have return data type as parent of the return data type mentioned in the child class. Okay, that relationship you have to maintain. So let me correct this. This should be object. Okay, so fine. So this is nothing but covariant return data type.